Hello everybody, and I'm Hijack, and welcome once again to a World of Tanks weekly replays. Today I am bringing you a replay in my Centurion 7-1 Tier 9 British medium tank, and I am platooned once again with Sputnik RSS, who is playing his Object 263 Tier 9 Russian tank destroyer. On the map Overlord, which is not one of my favorite maps, but I generally have okay games on it. It really depends on the rest of the team. So, as you can see, I have started off the team, and it is a tier 10 match, so there's 4 tier 10s on each side. And so we started off on the north spawn, and I am heading over to the 890 area, mostly the 90, right on the edge of the map, over in DE, to try and get some spots on the little ridges there, and kill any of the medium and light tanks that decide to come over that way. The OHO over in D4 with the AMX M454 is one of the good spots where heavy tanks like to go. As you can see, there's a Tiger II that just spawned there, the tier 8 German heavy. So I come up to this bush carefully and slowly, and I'm not spotted, which is a good sign. It's also a bad sign because that means that there's enemy tanks that I haven't seen, and there's enemy tanks around because they never leave this side of the map completely open. I mean, I've seen it where our team did that and we just got wiped out. But yeah, we've got a good conglomeration of mediums and heavies in the 789 area of DE. And yeah, so I have a bit of support. So I had, as you saw there, I pulled out through the bush to try and spot something, and I did happen to spot that Maushin. And I took a shot on the UDES 14.5 and then got spotted myself, so I pulled back. And here I'm thinking I'm unspotted, but I think I still am. But I try a shot on that UDES anyways and cause 444 damage. This is a good one. I'm trying to get a trying to get a shot on that STRV 1030 and don't hit anything, so obviously there's something in the way. Or I just completely missed, either way. And yeah, so there is quite a few tanks over here, but not quite as far over as I am, which is okay, I'm fine with that. I see the STRV moving south, and then I see the SU-130 PM Premium Russian tank destroyer. I put a shot into it, and I think I hit that little wall or clothing or whatever is in front there. Aiming in on another shot of his turret, I take a shot and it goes completely over top with RNG letting me down big time. Hoping to get spots on him again, and I do, but I had moved my turret so my reticle had bloomed out, so I'm going to try another shot. Can I get it? Nope. Way off to the left side of his tank. This time would be my left or his right. Not quite sure which way you want to look at that. So that Maushin, he's down to about 50% health, and we made a pretty good push on him, so I'm going to... I auto-lock here, and I don't know how that hit, but it hit, but I got spotted in the process. I'll fall back down the ridge and get unspotted. So I did 372 damage to that Maushin, and he's still in the same spot. Put another shot into him, why not, right? Take him down at 890 hit points. So I've now done over 700 damage just to the Maushin himself. And then there's the STRV 1030 over there in the distance at 584 meters. I put a shot into him like a laser beam. Now the SU-130. Full side shot. Boom! No, I did not do 719 damage, which would have been great. Actually did 468 to him, but hey, I'll take it. That gives me a total of 2,045 damage dealt so far this match. Off to a good start. Team's losing 3-7, but all is not lost. Now, at this point on comms, Sputnik RSS has brought to my attention that they've pushed up to our cap an Object 257 and a Prezetto 65, and then I stop at this Type 5 Heavy who's just trundling out in the open. Managed to track him, and nobody spots or does any additional damage. I take a side shot on him, but his angling means I'm going to bounce, so I fall back so he doesn't get the shot on me. And I know he's a big threat, so I can see a shot here on the side of his turret. Take it for 479 damage, taking him down to 255 hit points, and that standard B finishes him off. Now the Progetto 65 has moved into the cap alone, even though there's a Lao and an Object 257 over there. And this is where things are going to get very, very, very fast-paced, so just stay tuned and pay attention. So there's the Object 257. I put a shot into him, and Sputnik RSS takes him out. Now we've got the Centurion 7-1. I auto-lock, unlock, put a shot in his back, boom, for 419. He's still shooting at Sputnik, who's in his 267, trying to turn around. Sorry, 263. I take another shot on the Centurion, and he's down to 937, and Sputnik RSS hits for 543. Meanwhile, we've got two in the cap, so I have to stop it. One shot into the Progetto 65 for 407 damage, resetting the cap quite a bit. And the Centurion is still there. He's showing me his front plate. I know that's a weak spot. Put in for 362, leaving him on 32 hit points because that was a crappy low roll, and Sputnik RSS finishes him off. Now there's the Progetto. He's moved behind the house. And I obviously am smart enough not to take the shot because I didn't have a fully aimed in circle yet. He's the only one in the cap circle. And we've got 50 seconds left. And the team's down now. We're still losing 8-11. So I move out. There's the Progetto showing me his front side. So I put a shot into him now for 251 damage, pushing me up to 4,829 damage with 251 assists. Cap's been reset because the Progetto moved out of the cap, showing me his side again, and I take him out for 371, giving me 5,200 damage done so far this match. Moving to intercept the Lao, I take a shot from the SU-130 PM for 489. That hurt. That was my first bit of damage I've taken this match. Not bad. Sputnik puts a shot into the Lao. I aim in. I put a shot into the Lao, leaving him on 255 hit points. Not sure where I'm going to go now. Sputnik and I are the last two remaining teams. There's an STRV across the way. He manages to put a shot into me. I try backing up, but Sputnik RSS kind of cuts me off a little bit. Take a second shot from the STRV for 403. I'm now down to 421 damage. My crew gets stunned by an Arty Splash, and Sputnik RSS gets taken out by the Maushin, who I was fighting earlier and did get killed. Leaving me 1 versus 5. Not good odds. I'm at 5,585 damage. T-30's pushing in. Put 392 damage into his side. He's in the cap, but it doesn't really matter. He's down to 711 hit points. I'm pulling back. Get hit by the Lao for 300. I'm down to 118 hit points. I put a second shot into the T-30 for 389, pushing me to 6,366 hit points. Can I do anything else? And no. The STRV finishes me off for 78 points of damage. And that is a sad defeat. But that was the absolute most damage I've ever done in a single match. So at the end of it all, I got a Mastery Badge First Class, Fire 4 Effect, and Bruiser, Top Gun, and Defender for defending the base. Totally thought that would have been worth an Ace Tanker badge as I was trying to do Alliance 15 with honors. Unfortunately, people say I didn't do enough assisted damage, or the fact that it was a loss prevented it from being an Ace Tanker. In the end, after all that said and done, I only made a profit of 9,585 credits, which was not bad considering it is a tier 9 match. Fired a total 23 shots with 18 hits, and 16 of those penetrated for total damage of 6,366 damage. Not a bad match, if I do say so myself. Big shout out to Sputnik RSS, who also did more damage than the rest of the team with 2,880 and getting 2 kills. If only we could have carried a little bit further. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that video. It was a blast to play, and I hope to see you again next week.